You like your morning radio from people that actually live in Austin and aren't pretending to live here? Stick around. The JB and Sandy Hour starts at 7 on Austin's 80 station, 103.1. Tricia's got a Meghan Markle story, and she's actually on Meghan Markle's side. I think it's a first.
I mean, it's a first in a very long time.
We'll get to it in just a second. You know what's really hard to get my brain around right now is that the end of the school year is close.
Oh, yeah. She's got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks left.
Which is hard. Wow, that year went fast.
Very fast.
Yeah. So I know it's different all over the place with, when kids are getting out of school, but we've got 2 weeks left. And then she's on to her junior year. She'll be an upperclassman.
I know.
The stories we love.
Good morning. Live from the Lisha Hope Studio. It's Tricia Delisha.
So another PR issue has bubbled up for Meghan Markle, who, by the way, she's announced she wants to be called Meghan Sussex, but nobody will do it. They still call her Meghan Markle.
No one calls any of the royals by their last name.
I know, but she said that's a couple of weeks ago, that's what she wanted to be called, and it's yet to happen. It reminds me of when they changed Twitter to X.
Yeah.
Nobody calls it X. Everybody calls it X, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah,
so people are like, not doing it. So a woman named Robin Patrick, she's a fan of Meghan Markle's. She decided to follow one of the bath salts recipes that Markle posted on her With Love Meghan Netflix show. So she attempted to duplicate the mixture. It's Epsom salt, Himalayan salt, arnica oil, and lavender, which sounds delightful, right? She decided to test it out in her own bath. She now claims she's developed huge ulcers on her skin that have not healed as a result of that bath mixture. So she's lawyered up. She is seeking a minimum of $75,000 to cover medical expenses and $10 million for Markle, Netflix, and Archwell Productions for the reckless disregard of public safety and to deter similar conduct in the future. Then, this might be a little bit of good news, she also said that she would be willing to settle out of court if a financial agreement could be reached.
Now, I'm not a lawyer, but don't you need to have several cases of this to bring any case at all? It's a one-off thing. Right. She's the only person it happened to. Right.
And how is she going to prove that she followed exactly the directions that the recipe that was on the show? You know what I mean? I feel like this just screams money grab.
Yeah, it does. And for that reason, I would be on Meghan Markle's side on this too. And I'm not a huge fan of hers.
No, I'm not either. But I mean, that would be like people going online and posting drink recipes and you copying the drink recipe. Yeah. But and then something weird happens to you and then you're suing the guy who made a drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. So, I mean, they're targets for stuff like this. Yeah. I'm sure they've got some lawyers on full-time retainer.
Oh, I'm sure they do. But I bet also that they checked out their little Epsom salt, Himalayan salt mixture before they posted it as well.
Yeah, someone gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah, Robin Patrick, you need to slither back away wherever you came from. That's not cool.
Away. That is the story we love. Stick around, more coming up. So I formulated a plan for Mother's Day, kind of bounced it off. Tricia was the dinner plan for Mother's Day, and I formulated the plan of what I was going to do, and I told Tricia, how about I grill some steaks? I'll make a salad, maybe, a potato or a vegetable or something. We'll have a nice meal at home. And Tricia's like, let's just go eat Mexican food.
Yes.
Okay, it's Mother's Day. You get to make that call.
Yes, because I normally, when you're the cook, I'm the cleaner.
Yeah.
I don't feel like cleaning anything on Mother's Day.
I understand that.
But you're like, no, I'll clean up. But we all know that there's time issues. We have lots of stuff going on Sundays. We know that I'm going to come in and clean anyway. And it makes me feel guilty to just be sitting around while you're cooking. It's weird for it to be Mother's Day and everybody's to wait on me hand and foot. That makes me uncomfortable.
But you'd be fine if it's a perfect stranger.
But I would be fine if it were like a Thursday.
Yeah, right. I get it. I understand. So we just went out and had Mexican food. Tricia got her tamales.
Yes, I did. I got me some queso and chips and some tamales.
Mm-hmm. Cold beer?
No. I did not drink that cold beer.
I thought you had a cold beer.
No, I got a Shirley Temple, remember?
Oh, that's right. I thought you got
I don't know what I'm on this kick about Shirley Temples lately.
I always enjoy ordering a Shirley Temple. For those who have never seen me, I'm a fairly large man, bald-headed, just big features.
Yeah,
big
guy.
And I sit down at a bar and and by the way, I don't drink, and I quit 9 years ago. And I tell the bartender, I'll go, how about have a Shirley Temple? And they always look like, huh?
like to check and see if you're kidding.
Yeah. And then when they do that, I go, you know what? Make it a double. Extra cherries. Extra cherries, please.
Remember the last time we went out to dinner? We went to some steakhouse and I ordered a Shirley Temple and they brought it over with no cherries.
Oh, yeah. She was so embarrassed.
I know, but what was her name? What was our waiter's name? Was it like Brittany or something? And she was handing it to me and I go, oh, Brittany. Yeah. I go, who makes a Shirley Temple without cherries? I was like, can I give this back to you? I was kind of kidding.
Yeah.
She was like, oh my God, I always check. I'm so sorry. She could tell that I was kidding. I wasn't being.
Then she pushed it on the bartender.
Yeah. And then she came back with a huge cup of cherries.
Right.
She knew I was kidding. I wasn't being a Karen about my cherries or anything.
I wonder
like
what
that.
Is your Shirley Temple kick lately?
I don't know.
And at the Mexican food restaurant, you get it in the huge cup.
Yes, the big goblet thing.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's why, because it's fun there.
Maybe so. Have you ever had a Roy Rogers?
No, not interested.
Cherry Coke?
Not interested.
No?
No, but I'll drink a Shirley Temple all day long.
Very refreshing.
It is a refreshing treat.
Hope all you moms had a good Mother's Day. Stay with us. We've got more coming up on Austin's 80s station, 103.1. Tricia says her mind was blown by a number that she discovered about how much of the ocean we have actually explored. Mm-hmm. All right, that's coming up in just a sec. Quick reminder, give us a follow on Instagram at The Sandy Show Official. Facebook is at The Sandy Show Radio, and stream the podcast wherever it is you get your podcast by searching The Sandy Show.
Here we are, caring and not caring, not caring and caring together. Oh, not caring and caring together.
All right, Sandy, you ready for an I told you so? A little bit of an I told you so for me.
I'm not, but I know you are.
Yep. So you know how I have always said that one of my my greatest wishes is to find like a baby raccoon or a baby squirrel, bring it home and rehabilitate it, then have it as a pet and have it love me.
In turn would be my biggest nightmare.
So, P.S. in the 1700s and 1800s, squirrels were popular pets. It's not a weird random thing. It was actually a thing.
So because it was done 300-400 years ago, it's no longer a random. Oh,
now it's a real thing. It's not like weird because
they used to
it was
marry
a
their
thing.
brothers and sisters too.
Well, that's weird, but this was not weird any longer. It's totally legitimized and validated it for me.
It's ridiculous to think that you would want a filthy, sneaky, conniving, naughty raccoon.
Or a squirrel. I would bring it home and I would feed it by hand and I would bathe it and cuddle it and keep it warm and then let it play with me during the day.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You won't even you don't even want a dog.
I just don't want to have to pick up the dog's poop. That's
pick up
my
squirrel
problem.
poop.
Well, I would teach my squirrel to go in the litter box.
No, you wouldn't.
I would try to. Moving on. Sandy, do you care or don't care to find out who is at the top of the list to replace Kelly Clarkson on her Kelly Clarkson show in case Kelly Clarkson leaves her Kelly
I'm
Clarkson
curious
show?
because I doubt it's a good option.
It's a random option. Hoda Kotb. Hoda, who just left the Today Show.
All right.
I mean, I guess. I feel like those are two completely different personalities.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like you, okay.
So
it doesn't make me want to, put it this way, doesn't make me want to tune in.
Right. I feel like it firmly says that Hoda left today because she was tired of getting up so early.
Sure.
But that's huge.
That's an easy gig,
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson. That's easy.
Yeah, I don't know why she would leave it.
No, I didn't know she was leaving.
I don't know for sure if she is or not. They're just saying that I feel like if there's a list that's being made, that maybe there's some rumbling. She was absent for a while, so I think that put a big question mark out for everybody. They didn't really say why.
Replace Drew Barrymore.
Oh God, the Drew Barrymore thing makes me crazy. Yeah. All right, are you ready for this crazy ocean fact?
I'm ready. All
right, a study found that we've got a long way to go when it comes to exploring the bottom of the ocean. We've done over 40,000 deep sea dives since the late 1950s, but there is still 99.999% of the ocean floor that has never been seen.
Wow.
That's how vast the oceans are.
Wow.
99.999% never seen.
So there could be a place deeper than the Mariana Trench. They just don't know it.
Maybe. or more crazy creatures that live down there.
Yeah, there was something on the Americas where they went
Yes.
pretty deep down there, and they had stuff that had never been photographed
Yeah.
before. And one of the creatures had an eyeball on the top of its head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super weird and creepy.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the episode of the Americas where they showed how they filmed it?
No, I didn't see
You
it.
need to watch it. It's
I'd
on
like
there.
to.
You need to watch
Yeah.
it. It's incredible
I would like
how
to
they
see
did
that.
it.
That's that is Care Don't Care.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Trisha.
I'm Sandy Moore, coming up on 103.1, Austin's 80s station, and streaming on the iHeartRadio app. It's very, very, very important that you understand that Tricia and I are married, have been married for a long time, for 17 years.
Long time.
Yeah, so we can talk to each other differently than most man and woman on the radio that you hear, right? And I created a list of things, and the actual title of my list in my composition book, things I can do that will make Tricia very attracted to me. And here's what made me think of the list, to make this a list. I was mass deleting emails. I deleted over 15,000 emails
Whoa.
yesterday.
Oh my God, you had that many in your inbox, and folders are all in your inbox.
That was just in my subscriptions folder.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I'm down to like 2,200.
Oh, God, I still have a lot of anxiety about that.
But that makes you a little more attracted to me, right?
That you sat there and you cleaned out your email folder? Yeah.
Another thing I have on my list of things I can do that will make Tricia very attracted to me. Change sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I walked in the other day and you were cleaning your room and changing your sheets, and I was all, there it is.
Did you hear me vacuuming?
I did. And I knew that you were vacuuming with your door open, so I specifically would hear you vacuuming.
No, I did it because I didn't have a plug outlet that I could use, and the one that I could use was out in the hallway.
No, but I knew it, and I was all, I think he's sending out the vibe.
Maybe I was.
Maybe you were.
Another thing I can do, you're going to see a trend here, friends, if you pay attention. Things I can do that will make Tricia more attracted to me. Unload the dishwasher.
Oh, God. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Done and dirty.
Sorry.
Wow, I didn't think it'd be quite that.
You're going to run the dishwasher every
Whoa,
night now.
Yeah. Holy
That was a
crap.
little Harry Met Sally moment.
Yeah, and the fourth thing that I have on my list of things I can do that will make Tricia very attracted to me, wipe countertops with Clorox wipes.
Yep. Wipe anything. Wipe me with a Clorox wipe. You do anything with a Clorox wipe? Oh, yeah. Guaranteed.
I really wasn't expecting that reaction from the dishwasher. But I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll take it. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Stick around. We've got more coming up on Austin's 80s station, 103.1, and streaming at 1031austin.com.